Hey guys, and welcome back to RC Tracks. And today, I'm going to be installing one of the most expensive 17.5 turn motors on the market for sale today. And that is, of course, the Trinity RevTech 24 karat gold certified. Let's go ahead and focus that up, and indeed, focus, it is certified. 24k RevTech. This is a ridiculously nice motor. Super fast, 17.5. The camera does not capture the super nice look of this motor. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and install it for you guys today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm switching the timing. I'm going to go ahead and set it to 40 degrees for timing. And yeah, right now it's on 60, so I'm going to go ahead and switch up the timing to 40 degrees. So I'll be right back as soon as that gets done. So I did set the timing to 40 degrees, and now I'm going to go ahead and plug in my soldering iron. And I'm going to go ahead and solder this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and solder it up right there. Set the wires onto ABC, and then we're going to go ahead and plug the sensor wire in a bit later. But I'll be right back as soon as my soldering iron is all the way heated up, and then I'll go ahead and solder right in front of you guys. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, we're about to get soldering. Let me just go ahead and roll out a little bit of solder, because we'll definitely need some. And just some tips. I'll just go ahead and give you guys some tips and tricks while I'm soldering. Let me just kind of set that there. Give you guys some little tips and tricks while soldering. So this thing has a light on it, so sorry if it's annoying. But here we go. So the first thing you of course want to do is I'm going to go ahead and get in a little flux there just to get it started. And then the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is grab some flux. Now I'm just gonna kind of put it on the motor tabs, just like so, right on there. And then what I'm gonna do is, once this is all good, what the flux does, it helps the solder transfer from the iron to the surface. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some more solder on there. And just applying solder on it, because this is where the motor wires are going to get soldered. There's some, and then let's just add some more here. Quite a bit more. There we go. Just get it all over there. And that should be good as far as soldering our motor. And now I'm just going to kind of go ahead and dip all these wires in there, except for the sensor wire, because we of course want some solder to transfer onto these wires as well. Let me just kind of tuck the sensor wire away. Just put some of the flux on it. There we go. Sorry if you guys can't see. I'm trying my best. And the yellow wire is going to go in the center. So let's just go ahead and get that. Let me just grab a little more solder, roll out a little bit more, and I broke it in half. And there's some more. Let's go ahead and solder the yellow wire on. Alright, just gonna heat that up because there's a little divot where it's gonna sit in. It's getting hot. Sorry if my hand's blocking your view. Let me just grab the tweezers. I like these tweezers better because they're not as clunky as the pliers when you're trying to hold them. When you're trying to hold wires, they do kind of seem to not really grip onto the wires too well. But when you're doing something like this, yeah. Oh well, let me just get this. Sorry, this is an episode of soldering a motor. If it gets too boring, I'll probably speed it up for you guys. So, let's go ahead and solder you, because you definitely want to be soldered. Alright, that's good. Alright, there's our first solder. Let me just put a little more solder on the joint so it's not going to fall off anytime soon. Get a little flux, put the solder on, and on it goes. Perfect. Alright, there's our first joint. If you guys can see it, let me go ahead and focus it for you. Come on. Yeah, it's not really seeming to focus, but our first joint is soldered up and it's looking nice. Not going to separate that anytime soon. And now I'm going to get onto the others. This is going to be really boring for you guys, so I'm just going to skip the part of me soldering the others. And I'm really hoping I get the direction right on the motor, or else I'm going to have to flip these two. So I'm just really hoping that I solder these wires on the right side for the motor to turn correctly. Because there's no A, B, and C that I am aware of. Oh, there is an A, B, and C. I see it right there. Okay, here, that's actually smart because the blue one is A. Alright, well my other motor didn't have that, so this is going to be boring for you guys, so let me just go ahead and solder it. So guys, I did get it installed. I did get the motor, gear mesh right, and I soldered it all up and plugged in the sensor. Now we're going to test it out for the first time. Here we go. It might need a little calibration, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, servo. Motor. It works great, guys. And I'm just going to go ahead and recalibrate it just to be sure that I'm getting full throttle, so let me go ahead and do that now. Turn it on, hold it, let go, neutral, click, full, backwards. Alright, we should be good. There we go, guys. My new Trinity RevTech 24k is installed. And just so you know, I did buy this motor used, so it was kind of a risk buying it, but it turned out to work, and it's going to be awesome. See you guys in the next video. RC Tracks, signing out.